I'm sick of my customers. I started a marketing agency. I write the hooks at the beginning of the question. A little more behind the scenes.
Okay.
I'm like, I've never said that.
Nobody's ever said
Go
that.
ahead.
I started a marketing agency a couple years back. We do creative production. This is the one area where I'd be like, I can understand why you're sick of your customers.
Yeah, I got you, man.
We do creative production, editing, and media buying across all channels for e-commerce brands. Remember, this isn't rapid fire, Dick.
Oh my God.
I got my initial traction because I have an offer where I make my clients 100 free ads if they sign up for our media buying services.
Damn.
However, a lot of my clients are smaller, below $5 million in revenue, with many below $1 million. They're basically depending on me to make the business work. It's not my fault if their product isn't good or if it just isn't product market fit. I spend a lot of time coaching my clients and grinding to get out on clients that just don't have products that can scale. I've taken some coaching calls with other agency owners, and they've given me the advice that if I want to fix churn, I should move up market. But my ads don't attract larger clients, and outreach efforts haven't really worked either. I know you guys have agency experience, so I'd love your advice on moving up market.
Oh my God. What a scenario.
Yeah, lots of context. Long ass question.
Yeah.
Lots of context.
I'm stuck on 100 free ads.
Yeah.
I think he gave us all the context we need to answer.
Yeah, I think so. When you give too much at a price point, you are anchored into that delivery of volume until the day you die with that person.
Yes.
So the only way, which is counterintuitive, is to reduce the amount of things that you say you're going to do, have higher intensity, higher quality of communication, and more structured SOPs, and you can charge way more and do actually the appropriate amount for the brand.
Give me like a real world example of that.
So email specifically, a lot of people believe that you can close $3,000 to $4,000 contracts and do 25 emails a month.
Yeah.
25 emails a month is a lot.
For $3,000 to $4,000.
For $3,000 to $4,000.
Especially if you've got...
you have design, you have edit, you have
These
revision.
are 25 campaigns?
You got
campaigns.
Yeah, you got 30.
Campaigns.
You have 30 clients. Like, you have to hire people to help with that.
The fulfillment of that is ridiculous.
What happens is that when they're delivering themselves, they can close on that.
Correct. But when that's off... Correct. Don't take me that path. That's not don't take me that way, because then that's a whole other conversation.
Well, that's why they start closing it. So agency people, you start closing at a price that you're like, oh, if it's just me delivering this, and I close 4 or 5 clients, I'm making pretty good money. But then when you go to scale, you have to hire people, and you start eating away your own. You start realizing how much hiring people is going to eat away your own margins. Sorry, continue.
Which is why they probably started with that offer, because it was them and one other person fulfilling, and then now as they grow, it doesn't scale. So you actually have to reduce it, raise the price, get the quality of the strategy and the reason why you're selling it very, very clear. And then you can start going up market, because up market, what you'll realize, they don't want the person that does it all. They want the people that do the specific thing really well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think this is a very simple approach, and this is kind of the same thing as you're saying, but like a very simple tactical thing. I would basically the advice I would give this person is, reading between the lines, it sounds like his offer and his marketing efforts are attracting a lot of clients. So he's got a lot of demand coming in. He's running ads. So he is attracting a lot of clients. If you've got a lot of demand and it's just like kind of hard for you to supply the supply, right? Supply the fulfillment.
Price.
Then price hikes every 5 or 10 clients, right? Or offer change every 5 or 10 clients. So instead of 100 free, you close 5 on that offer. Okay, now we're going from 100 down to 75. And this also gives you urgency on those people you're closing too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm only going to give the next 5 clients this, and then it's going to change. I'm going to only give the next. So it goes from 100 down to 75. It goes from 75 down to 50. And then you find the resistant points where, you probably want to be closing somewhere between like 3 to 4 and 6 out of 10. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'll call it between 3 and 6 out of 10. If you're closing more than that, then you're not priced high enough. If you're closing less than that, then your price is a bit of a resistance point, and it's going to be harder. But yeah, just either reduce the number of deliverables or increase the price every 5 or 10. Super tactical, I think super easy if you've got a ton of demand coming in. If that advice makes you nervous, it's because you realize you don't have enough demand coming in. And now what you're doing is you're both making the supply of like fulfilling difficult for you to do, and you have low demand, and that's a whole other problem. So I would just fix the demand problem, get a bunch of leads coming in, get a bunch of calls on your calendar, and then you'll be way more comfortable letting people say no to your higher priced offer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple.
100 ads out the gate is nuts.
That's crazy.
Aggressive.
It's got to be.
Well, I think you're just attracting a high churn client at that point too, because
that offer is attracting
it's like we were speaking about, like within product too. Like if you put in, like, hey, our hats are $20 for the next 5 days.
Yeah.
I'm going to attract a bunch of $20 people that never come back.
Yeah.
And then same with agency. Oh, I'm going to grab this 100 free ads. Then I'm going to bounce.
Let me
Probably.
And let me also say this. You guys both brands that a bunch of people would want to work with. All right. Pretend you don't know me.
Yeah.
I come to you at an event and I say, hey man, here's my offer. It's $5K a month. I manage all your media spend across all your channels, and I'm going to give you 100 free ads if you sign up. And like, now tell me right now, do you think those ads are going to be any good?
No.
And if they're not good, does it matter to you that I gave you 100?
Yeah, I might tell
you
you
give
go
me
make
100
those
ads
ads, but you're not managing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Say, give
exactly.
me the ads. I'll pay for the ads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just pay for the ads instead, right? But even then, I would be like, well, I don't think you're going to be any good at that.
Well,
and if you give me 100 ads that don't work, that doesn't help me at all.
Not always. Like if they feel confident enough in that offer, they probably have a system that can get. It's probably pretty good.
It probably cranks out a lot of volume. At
Yeah,
least,
yeah. They built the system to get the thing that they wanted, which is volume.
But you don't think these guys can just like with whatever software at this point, like
That could be what they're doing.
put together 5 ads and then give me 100 variations and then
I mean,
that's
dude,
it?
I know a workflow that's any of us can do at any moment that can pull templates and then upload our image on and
Yeah.
we have
Yeah.
ads. So it's not.
I mean, Meta's doing that itself now
totally.
with those AI enhancements.
That's a good point. I don't know how long this person's been doing this offer, but that 100 free ads offer is going to become less and less attractive because people are just going to be like, oh, you're just like.
Yeah, but you forget, guys. Like, we are still bleeding edge AI adoptees.
But I think a lot
There's
of
still
people, yeah,
there's
go
still a lot
ahead,
of people in the business space that like won't use AI because they don't want their brand to be a part of it, or they just don't understand it, and they're not as plugged in on Twitter or the.
That's true,
the
and especially if
platforms.
to your point, I'm assuming 100 free ads means they're working with ecom, but they might not be working with ecom too. If you're working with local businesses, blue collar businesses at all,
But what
they're gonna be way behind it.
what if you did 100 free ad? But what if he manages all channels? Is that 25 Meta,
Yeah.
25 TikTok,
Yeah.
25?
Do you know what?
That could actually be. I need 100, and I'm going to
Yeah.
throw it across all the channels.
Here's another thing about this, and this could just be me, so this might not be everybody, but I think if you're wanting to go up market, this offer to me screams offer that attracts
Low
down
market.
market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's 100 free ads. I don't believe, as an upmarket person, I don't believe they're going to be good. As an upmarket person myself,
sophisticated.
Wow.
incredibly sophisticated businessman. I don't think they're going to be good ads. And the other thing is, like, if you tell me you're going to do all channels, I'm like, you're not good at any of them. Immediately when you tell me you're going to do all ad channels, I'm like, I've been in the media buying game enough to where I'm like, I hire a freelancer per channel, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
I want one person on this thing.
I got one
I'd
person
go,
per
like,
channel, but I also know
switch
that's
the
'cause I have a
offer.
network. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing out of all of this is like we all agree that offer is ridiculous.
Switch the offer, but you can ladder it. I think.
Yeah.
Like you could go hard switch. I don't think I'd do that. If I
I'd
were
be
him.
enticed by like 20 free ads
Yeah.
because I feel like they'll be
20
solid.
free ads, and I manage Meta for $5K a month. Now you're talking to me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I just don't like.
So just ladder it down. Ladder your offer more expensive, and then you'll go up market. That's probably
Yeah.